Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I'm back today with another collab with the Crafty Ways for our Color Theory series. This week we're doing blue. If you guys don't know what this collab series is, basically we have a different color every month that we use in a layout, and that's basically our only color we're allowed to use. Sometimes we can slip the rules a little bit. I mean, we need neutrals, so we use black and white a lot, or gold and silver, or gray or brown, you know, the neutrals. So today we are working on our blue layouts. I'll have her video linked down in the description box, so once you're done watching mine you can go hop over to hers. She has a whole summer album that she's doing dedicated to this rainbow series, so it'll be really cool to see that when she's done. I'm starting my blue layout out by using this stencil on some dark blue cardstock. This stencil's from Target last summer, and I'm just using some modeling paste to it. This cardstock is from Colorbach, I think. And I'm scrapbooking this photo of my boyfriend and the cat. And I have a random piece of light blue pattern paper that I found in my stash, so I'm just going to use that as the mat for the photo. Now, the way I worked on this layout was, since I had to wait for the modeling paste to dry, I decided I would pick out everything that I really wanted to use on the layout. I have a bunch of new things I wanted to incorporate and some older things I wanted to incorporate. And I also pulled out a bunch of stamp sets, which you saw me look through earlier. I don't end up using all the stamp sets. A little bit disappointed in that, but I did get to use 2 stamp sets, so could have gone worse, could have gone better. But my recent challenge is to use stamps on every layout because I have enough that I can do that and not get bored with it. I do a lot of card making, and you can see most of my cards over on my blog. That's where I put most of them usually, but I do the occasional video with cards here. But that's why I have so many stamps, is because card making is heavily reliant on stamps in my book. If you guys would like to see more card making videos, like tutorials or how to use like your basic scrapbooking supplies to make cards instead of like buying these stamps and stuff, I have some ideas for that too if you guys want to see it. So just let me know in the comments what you guys would like to see. The Color Theory series has a couple more weeks left. We do it every Saturday, as you guys probably figured out. If you haven't seen all of them, please check out the playlist that I made that includes all of them so far. So we have red, orange, yellow, green, and blue now. So we've done 5. And just a couple more to go. It's been really fun. I usually don't scrapbook with just one color, so this has been interesting to say the least. I've been realizing that I always want to add like, oh, that would look really cute, but then I'm like, it has a lot of other colors in it, so I probably shouldn't do that. So it's been really fun to try to experiment with these. I have these puffy stickers that I know I want to use from Paper House. It says Best Friends with some cute arrows. And I'm just going to put those directly on top of my photo. As soon as I saw this photo, I knew I wanted to put something in that negative space because it's something I really like to do, but I don't do often. And by putting something in that negative space, it draws your attention more to the photo itself, especially with the arrows on this sentimented piece. I'm sticking down one of my larger Wilton doilies. I bought all of my original doilies from the cake section, the baking section, because that's where they were the cheapest at the time, but now doilies have become mainstream in scrapbooking, so you can find them pretty much anywhere in a craft store. I pulled a lot of pieces out from my stash. These glitter chipboard stars are from Freckled Fawn. The wood veneer word is from Freckled Fawn. I also have that tag on the right hand side, which is from Target. This white and blue label sticker I just stuck at down is from Martha Stewart, and those stickers are probably from like 2010, which is really crazy. I also think I want my title to be Playtime, so I'm going to be working on that a little bit later, but I did pull out a piece of Bo Bunny chipboard, and it's a little clock because I thought that'd be Playtime. I thought it was cute. I'm currently cutting apart an L Studio cut-apart sheet. Not L Studio, Ellie's Studio. I always do that. Like, I know I'm supposed to pronounce it a different way, and then I always pronounce it the other way. So I'm just cutting this little piece out, and it says My Favorite People. And these are some of my favorite people. so I decided to put that in the top left. So I will end up having 3 main photo or embellishment clusters. There's the one that to the right of the photo, one to the bottom left, and one all the way in the top left corner. I didn't really have a plan for the layout of this layout until I started making it, and it went perfectly fine. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Now I'm finishing my title. So as I said before, I want the title to be Playtime. So I pulled out these silver glitter chipboard stickers from Michaels. I got these, you know how they do that clearance, where they have like the dollar section and they clearance it out to 50 cents and then whatever. That's from that section. And I'm just going to use these silver glitter ones. Really bad quality as a sticker because the sticker part peels off, so it's just chipboard glitter, but you know, it works. So it just says Playtime, and that little chipboard piece that is a phrase there says, oh, what does it say? I was just thinking about it. It says, I think I can't even, because I think they're both so cute. So I'm going to glue that down there too, and that is from Freckles One. So now I'm picking up a little bit. I rarely like to pick up while creating, but ever since I came home from college, I realized that having a bigger desk means I can leave more stuff out, which is very dangerous because I tend to overwhelm myself and all of that. Right now I'm looking at my stamp sets that I picked out because I have this whole thing almost put together, and now I need to decide where I want to use these stamps. First I add 2 strips of washi tape. This is my light blue Scotch washi tape that I bought at Joann's when they were clearancing them out. So I picked up a few rolls of those. This one's probably one of my favorite ones because of the color, and blue's my favorite color. So I was quite surprised to find out that I had a hard time pulling all the blue items out of my stash, but I think I realized it's because I usually use a combo of things with blue, like blue green, blue yellow, whatever I happen to have. So my recent trend for these videos, I just stamped, before I go into that, I just stamped a little banner that says practically perfect, but like the cat pun perfect, from Neat and Tangled, which I really love, and I'll also be stamping a cat image from Lawn Fawn and coloring that in with my watercolors, so we'll see that in a little bit as well. But I was going to say my trend lately for this series, I realized, is getting a very bold background, which I normally don't do. So that's interesting to see how this challenge has affected my scrapbooking. Normally I would grab like a pattern paper with multiple colors in it and work off of that color scheme, but now I'm forced to find individual pieces of a monochromatic color scheme. So it's just something I'm not really used to. I did find myself very dependent on the colors like gray and the metallics and white, especially white, but they just seem to always help balance the layout. Like here I have a very dark background, so the modeling paste, the white doily, the white stickers, they all really help brighten it up. Now if I did have white mist or spray, I would have done droplets of it, but since I don't have any, I didn't do any sort of sprays like I normally would. I thought about doing silver ones, but the silver that I do have doesn't look well on dark paper. It does a weird, oily mess, but only on dark paper. So now I'm just going to finish up by coloring in my little kitty cat here and gluing him to the top left cluster. I do add a couple things that you won't see in this video, like some wood veneer stars at the end, but you'll see those in the photos. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please check out Ariana's video down below. It's not one you want to miss. And again, check out all of our videos in our playlist, which will also be linked down below, or you can find it on my main channel page. If you have any questions about this layout, be sure to ask me in the comments. I'd be happy to answer them. And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. There are pictures at the end in case you want to see some close-ups. And I'll also have this over on my blog with more details available. So thank you again so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye!